Hope you guys are doing good. Hit me up in the chat. Give me a number one. What's up? Solid Quality Productions. Dogs Who Social Work. That's an interesting one. The Kitchen. 4588. D3 Murr. Rusta Moore 511 others. Oh, sorry. That's what it said. Angelina Lopez, what's up? Hit me up with a number one in the chat. Give me roll call. Will S. Turner, second. I don't know what that means. Okay. Yeah, let me get to the chat here over here on everybody else. Today, Vanessa Gororodo says, hi, love. Hello, hello. Casp 6808. Happy to see you. Gregory, give me a number one. Thank you, sir. John McCormick, what's up? Siama Kabibi, 1354. John Mosley. What's up, people? Happy to see you today. So Beyond the Octagon, unveiling some business strategies that we can learn from UFC 297 and the controversy. Will S. Turner's wrestlers be that 1%? Yes, sir. Want to talk about, actually it was Chael Sonnen. I'm a huge Chael Sonnen fan, also a huge Sean Strickland fan. But I want to bring that full circle into the business side of things, what we can learn from it, what we can learn from Chael. Love Chael. Casp 6808. Hey, question, is it too late to start wrestling at 23 or 24? No. Guess what? This is the youngest you're ever going to be, buddy. Get at it. Get in there, get beat up. That's how you're going to learn. It's just how it goes, man. You'll learn to ride a bike by not being good at first. And the longer you delay, dude, all you guys, stop buying. And I'm the worst person to say this because I sell it. I'm like shooting myself in the foot. Stop buying all the shit and just show up in the rooms. Pay the dues. Like whether that's money, you got to drive, gas, flights, get in the rooms. Start doing it. Having matches. Go get with great coaches. Right? So anyway, I want to talk a little bit. Did you hear what Chael Sonnen said? Did you guys hear about this? And I love Chael, man. I'm a huge Chael fan. I know him not well. We send emails back and forth every once in a while. J.E. Rome IQ. I got to try me today. Crush it, bro. You're going to be nervous? Fuck it. Just go. You know, when that whistle goes, that's when the nerves go away. So just be cool, man. Just meditate. Be chill until then. That whistle, that's when all the nerves go at that point because you got to think. You got to be engaged. Anyway, welcome, guys. No1 Podcast. Hit me up in the chat. I will address anything if I can help you. I'm here. Papa Mikey Dizzle, what's up? Haj Dendervaratil. I can't. Some of your names, man, I'm butchering because I can't say it. Breen GV, what's up? So I want to talk about business. I want to talk about UFC. I want to talk about wrestling. I want to talk about catch. Ask me any questions on any of those. They could be combined. They could be separate. I'm happy to help. Recently, if we were to step into the octagon of opinions, Asensio TW, how do I fix my stamina in a match? I get gas first period. Well, you need to train different and you need to supplement different. Supplementation, one of the easiest things you can do, and just Google it and talk to your doctor and all that. But baking soda, man, that's a huge one in terms of, oxygen and whatnot, and stamina. Second, you need to be doing round robin. You need, like Khabib. This is, this has been going on for centuries. This is what Billy used to do. This is a wrestling thing. You got a match. You're the man in the ring, and you do 2 minutes with a fresh guy every 2 minutes coming in. Boom. And don't quit. You just can't quit. You got to keep fighting. Kyle Kelly, what's up, my brother? Beet juice. Yeah, beet juice, dude. Super good. And that stuff that gets the oxygen going. Okay, so let's talk Johnny, what's up? Juan, Nikki, Pancho, Azzy Bomb, Thomas, what is up? Happy to see you guys. So, let's step into the octagon of opinion. Chael Sonnen's famous for that. He recently raised eyebrows when he made the comment that he was like, what fight are Joe Rogan and Dana White watching if you are scoring it against Strickland. He's like, Strickland won that. I think Strickland won it. But, there's a lot of lessons to be learned there in what happened and how it went down. I love Strickland's response. Eric Matthews says, for my 7th grade son, how do I get him to lower his stance instead of bending at the hips? Well, he needs to bend his knees. So what you need to probably do is just practice with him level change drills. Do some toe tag. Do you know what toe tag is? The person who tags the other person's foot wins. He should be mirroring people, get in front of him, be like, okay, you got to have fun, man. Take the pressure off. It's just a game for these youngsters. Let them have fun or you're going to burn them out. But you want them to win. I get it. So stand in front of them. Tell them, when I change level, you change level. Do what I do. Just like a mirror, and have him mirror you and do a little shadow wrestling. And when you change, he changes. Easy. Play toe tag too, man. There's all kinds of stuff you can do. What's up, Cossack Martial Arts, KPG, Joe Jitsu, Jod, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Anna. Eric says, yep. All right. So do you think Strickland actually won that fight and should still be champ? I do agree with Sonnen on that. I think he's right. That's what I love about Chael Sonnen. He just says it, man. And he's willing to have the debate. He's not rude. He's not mean. He's just like, dude, that's what I saw. I mean, look, and he explains his points. I love that about him. And you know what? I love how Strickland really handled it too. He's like, so what, man? Yeah, I got headbutted. I didn't decisively finish. I got bad judges. Sign me up for the next fight. What else are you going to do, man? He's got to work with guys like Joe and Dana. And Blame ain't going to do nothing. And he's making some money, so it's good. It's all good. I mean, do you think he won? I think he won. What's up, Marty Jones, number 1? Happy to see you, brother. So, what we see and what ends up, happening, meaning him losing the championship, even though we saw those could be two different things. You got to adapt. That's what Strickland did. I loved it, man. He did a great job. Right? And how many of you guys, if you see something wrong, you say it? Do you have the guts of a Julian Assange? Do you got the guts of a Edward Snowden? Willing to live by those things? I mean, some people don't, man. Some people don't. I was very active with saying stuff like that. Got a lot of death threats. I was like, okay, I'm out. I'm sticking to wrestling and business. You guys have politics. I'm done. Casp 6808. You always got to see it as you win some, you lose some. Or, you win some or you learn some. I love that one. Right? And the fact is, this is why, frankly, I am not a fan of decisions. Now, I understand why you got to do it from a business perspective. You got to keep moving things. But I also I kind of am old school this way. I would love to see draws. I'd like to see points just taken away, because what ends up happening is you see everybody trying to work towards the points and gaming the points. I'd love to see a draw so that, man, if I'm going to get in their work, I'm going to take some risks and maybe I'll lose, but I want to finish. I want to win, so I don't got to do this again. Plus, the other thing, there is a benefit to draws instead of having a point system. If you have a draw, you can draw out the program. You feel me? You can book it again. Oh, well, they need a rubber match. But this is why, when Carl Gotch and I were going back and forth on this rule set for modern catch as catch can, we were like, we need to do best of 3. We need to do best of 3. Originally, we did best 2 of 3 until I actually started running the shows and realized that sometimes now people are gaming that and they're wrestling not to win. I mean, let me say, they're wrestling not to lose, which is different than wrestling to win. So we ended up having, nobody got 2. It would just go draw, 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 draw. So best of 3. Anybody that wins 1 out of 3 matches. And if that still don't happen by the end of the time, draw. You guys did not push the action hard enough. That puts the onus back on the athlete. And you don't have to have a ref being like, oh, points for stalling, or, you just, and then the guys fake like they're acting like they're moving just so they don't, so there's action. I don't know. I could be wrong. But that's how you learn, right? You go out and you make mistakes and then you fix them and get better. You got to get out there. You got to start making mistakes. So, I love what this brings up with, first of all, Sonnen calling it out, but, because it's making it more explicit for me and making me want to talk about it. Right? So how much we could look in public policy here, like lockdown, it's relevant. How much weight do you give expert opinion? So even you might disagree, like Sonnen, with Rogan and Dana White. I did disagree with Fauci and Trump and Biden and all those guys. I spoke up. Didn't do a lot of good, but at least I feel good at night. Like I hopefully converted 1 or 2 people to, save their businesses, their family businesses, even though they were non-essential or whatever. If that makes any sense. What's up, Patty Daniel? Happy to see you. Elaine Perez, the James Gore, Stefan. Hi, what's up, man? Good to see all you guys. Thank you for dropping in. Again, hit me up in the chat. You got any questions? I'm going to keep it short today, only because a week ago, it was so cold in Denver. It was colder in Denver than Antarctica a week ago, Monday. And my pipes burst. We actually started out with our pipes freezing. We had no water. It was like 19th century living. I had to go to my dad's house, get buckets, and oh man, it was brutal. Anyway, it thawed. My pipes burst, ruined my basement. So I've been on the phone with insurance, and now I got a carpet guy coming in to give me an estimate. I don't know if I'm going to do carpet. I kind of been seeing these epoxy floors. I'm thinking that might be cool to put down there in the basement. It's finished. I don't know. I got to figure all that out. Okay. Anyway, so if you got questions, get them in now. Stefan, I am wrestler. Right on, dude. You're in the right place. Happy to see you. So, what I love about this thing with Sonnen for me is if I do like meta-analysis or whatever you want to call it. First, Sonnen, what I like there is he's questioning like the experts. He's like, well, are the experts really experts? Maybe the experts are wrong here. I tend to agree with Sonnen here. I think the Dana White and Joe Rogan have scored it incorrectly. Brings up another thing. Is there such a thing as bias in decision-making? Of course there is. A1 Srolovic. Hello. What's up, dude? Yeah, dude. Guess what? A1 Srolovic. I'm Uzbekistan. I'm Uzbek. Welcome, dude. I know we play well in wrestling countries. I'm like, Tehran is my #1 city. It's weird. Rob Dent, epoxy floor with large rugs where needed. Dude, I'm totally thinking that because now if I get a flood again, pipes burst again, I don't got to rip up the carpet. I don't got to deal with the mold abatement in the same way. I can just get the dehumidifiers. I can do all that. A1 Srolovic saying, where are you from, bro? Denver, Colorado, Mile High City. Home of the Colorado is where the U.S. Olympic Training Center is in Colorado Springs, about, what is that, 90 miles south of here? Not even 60 miles south. But look, there's bias too, because, even Sonnen admits that he's biased in favor of Strickland. I am. Strickland's a wrestler. I mean, and when he really was like throwing his black belt in the trash and stuff because he got beat by not doing wrestling and doing jiu-jitsu, man, that endeared me to Strickland. I love how Strickland speaks his mind, stands up for free speech. I loved how Dana White did that. I'm not saying these guys are perfect. Like the whole Dana White debacle with his wife and all that, not perfect. Okay. But case by case basis. Yeah, dude, room for improvement there. Dude, standing up for free speech and really doing like going crazy in Canada and telling all those guys like, dude, I love that. I don't know about you guys, but I love that. Right. So this issue brings up these bigger issues in the world, right? The microcosm and the macrocosm are all kind of dealing with the same thing. What's the role of expert opinion here in your life in making decisions? Do you believe in your own decisions more than expert? I do. Sonnen does. Do you have biases? Do you recognize bias in others, and do you recognize bias in yourself? I do. I think I'm biased towards wrestling. In particular, I'm biased towards folk style, Greco-Roman, and catch as catch can. Leo Patrick, what's up? 85 kilos, 6'2", Florida, represent. What's up, dude? I wouldn't mind living in Florida. I keep trying, but it's not happening. So what about the influence of like external events that comes up with this UFC 297 Strickland loss? Right? Did commentary sway the decisions, right? Is that the role, like if we're saying micro, macro, commentary, like the news, everybody telling you to go get your booster on the news, or the pharmaceutical company showing families having a picnic and then telling you that it'll cause rectal bleeding in the subtext. What's up, David Nolan? Happy to see you, dude. Da-007, Abra Mduatoit. Dude, some of these names. What's up, Leave It Deceivers? Happy to see you, dude. Thanks for posting that Mace Bell video. Appreciate you. So if we were to take some of these lessons from the business of the UFC and just extrapolate it to business in general, right? If we look at, I treat business as a sport. I think business is a sport. I don't think it has to be a sport, but I think it can be a sport, and I think it's at its best when it's a sport. And I mean a sport. Sportsmanship, fairness, hard work, ethic. Leave It Deceivers. Anytime. Enjoy your conversations and ideas. Thank you, sir. I saw you enjoy my idea of the Mace Bell, man. 2006 is when I put that bad boy out. And now a lot of people are using it, getting better grip strength, getting better health. So grateful to see that impact. Dude, I'm probably going to have to go. I think my carpet people are calling me right now. Let me just send these guys. Please text me. Okay. Yeah, so anyway, what are the lessons there, right? If we look at this, maybe we need to improve commentary. Maybe we need to improve judging. Maybe we need to take into account our biases, right? I'm not pointing blame. I'm saying, like, take responsibility yourself, right? Now, one of the things I love is an underdog. That's part of what I love about Strickland, dude. He just seems like an underdog, and he always seems to be advocating for the underdog. Fair? I think that's what I like about Sonnen, too. I mean, I don't know if he's really an underdog type of character, but he strikes me that way, right? And, there's the other thing, too, in a business perspective here. The art of the comeback. We know there's money in a rematch with Strickland. Pretty sure Strickland could turn it up a notch. Probably. Learn a lesson or two. Maybe not get headbutted like that. And remember, guys, the thing is about like UFC and about business or about anything, dude, it's a performance, man. There was a lot of pressure there. He had like millions of people watching, both guys. So did Dana, so did Joe. And sometimes you do good and sometimes you have a boner. You know what I mean? Sometimes you make a mistake. It happens. And when it's public, dude, that can be rough. It can be real rough to make a mistake when you're on that big of a platform. Because a lot of people are assholes. Because they've never been on that and never felt the ramifications of making a mistake because they're too much of a coward. Or maybe they never had the opportunity to learn that lesson. Leave It Deceivers. Hell yeah, I'm sure notes from WWE. How stone does the crowd get when they hear a theme song from previously retired wrestler? I don't know, man. I don't know if I'm reading your writing properly or not. But listen, I'm going to wrap this up because I do got to get it. Leave It to Seavers says WWE has the king of comeback characters. Yeah, I appreciate you, dude. Always happy to see your stuff. Glad to see you jump on here. But I'm going to jump. I got to go take care of my basement because it's a finished basement of my 2 boys. Well, we ended up having to move 1 boy, but 1 boy's still down there. So I got to go get this taken care of. I appreciate the hell out of you guys. If I can help you, that's my deal. That's why I show up here. I don't get paid. I'll answer you. People pay me a lot of money for this stuff, right? Because I got 3 kids. I got a wife, a house, a mortgage, all that shit, right? So I do appreciate all the support from all you guys that pay us. But I come on here to help, to get you guys up a level to where you can pay me for more help. We are doing crazy shit, man. Shoot Pro Wrestling, again, I don't know if you saw the video. We got Militich is deep involved. King Mo's involved. Dude, we're gonna blow this thing up, dude. I just mark my words. You want to be on the team early. Buy low, sell high, right? So get in early. Our affiliates, dude, we're crushing it. We have killer accelerator camps set up from Hawaii to Orlando. We're working on Italy right now. Maybe a stop in the UK if we can figure it out. So, guys, get over to coachycatch.com. Sign up, get in the room. Wade Chalice, Pat Militich, dude. I'm so excited to learn just be in the room with Pat and watch him operate. Dude, there's a guy responsible for more UFC champions, dude. Seriously, like I need to get that number, actually. He might be responsible for the most UFC champions, especially big name guys. Anyway, all the guys that built the modern UFC are behind Shoot Pro Wrestling, behind Scientific Wrestling now. It's just how it is. I'm proud of that. I've worked my ass off for that. I'd love to have you guys, your help. Join on our mission. Okay. Anyway, guys, I will catch you tomorrow. Always a pleasure. And DM me if I can be of assistance. You can always email me, jake.shannon@gmail.com. If I can help with your business, turn it around. I do that, man. I do it. You can go to number 1 like that, No1 LLC, and No1.LLC, and look around at our services. Look at all the testimonials. Got them from Hall of Famers, world champions, multi-million-dollar making businesses. I will help you, dude. It's just what I do. I really appreciate the hell out of you guys. Have a great day.